Hey everybody, welcome to Hey We're Talking. I got Mr. Bob Beal over here.
Hello.
And then I got Derek J. Tant. And he's drinking, which is always fun for the show. Bob's drinking.
Cheers to Derek.
Yeah,
cheers to me. Cheers to you.
Here's some of my water for... Oh, can you cheers water? Can I cheers my water?
Cheers to you, Scott.
All right, thank you, man. Cheers. All right, so here we are.
Fell.
And before we get started on the show, I do want to mention this. My wife is amazing. My wife, she surprised me. She ordered some Numa coffee for me as an early Valentine's Day gift. And I thought that was very nice of her. She got me 2 bags of coffee from Numa Coffee. And I didn't ask her if she used the coupon code. But if she didn't use the coupon code, what are you doing, Cheryl? No, I still...
Yeah, Cheryl.
It's her money.
Yeah, NumaCoffee.com, P-N-E-U-M-A coffee.com. Put in that coupon code of HWT. You get 20% off, as we've discussed many, many times. That is
and
incredible.
Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you know what?
You can't get Numa Coffee by then. No, you can't.
You can't get it by tomorrow, but you know what? You can order it and then give her a nice little card that says,
tomorrow or is it the next day? No, you're right. It is tomorrow.
Just be like, hey, sweetheart.
Wait a minute.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you're right. It is. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I just think it sounded like I said Valentine's. Did you have friends that used to say that when you were a little kid? Valentine's. Happy Valentine's Day.
Ballon? Like a bee?
Yeah.
Like Jimmy Ballon?
Yeah.
Valentine's.
Valentine's, yeah.
Happy
Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh. Dude, I have the greatest story. I can't share it. Anyway, NumaCoffee.com, HWT, 20% off. Go get some coffee from Chris Bean. He roasts the most exquisite coffees. You need to try them out. All right, so today it is Wednesday. I know we're not supposed to say that, so I don't know. Can we say that? Can we just give up on that and just say whatever the heck we want?
This is our show. We say what we want.
I know. But it's because people listen to it on different days, and so then people are like, why would you say it's Wednesday? It's not Wednesday. But it is Wednesday to us, so it's Wednesday. And that means we're going to wing it a little bit. But Derek's got something for us to chew on. He's moving up in the world, and he wanted to share something with us. So, Derek, tell us what's going on. We want to discuss.
What's happening, Derek?
It's just a fun little story because on Monday we were very sexist, and I figured we could be racist today.
No, absolutely not. Go ahead. This is not Virginia, dude. You get it?
I have in my hand a phone.
Yeah,
my new phone. It's an iPhone.
It's a prototype iPhone 11.
Yeah.
No, it's an iPhone 6.
What?
Yes. Now, see, my old phone was also
6?
an iPhone 6. Yes. It's an older phone.
Okay.
And they had it on sale at a big box store that will not be named.
Walmart. And what else?
Yeah. It was for $100.
Okay.
And so my old phone was cracked.
How did you get it for $100? Just sitting on the shelf, retail, brand new?
I was told about it, and I went online.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
Okay.
So right after Christmas, so I just put, dropped
he took some of his Christmas money from his mom and dad, and he bought an iPhone. Go ahead.
Thanks, Grandma.
Exactly.
So I got the iPhone, and I had it, shipped to the store.
Mm-hmm.
Picked it up around New Year's, and so I went to the service that Walmart offers is called Straight Talk.
Straight Talk.
$50 a month for unlimited talk and text and data. It's pretty good.
Pretty
good.
And
it's on Verizon's towers or whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
So tried to transfer the number from the old, tried to transfer service from the old phone to the new phone. Didn't work.
Uh-oh.
Tried it multiple times. Wouldn't work. Got a new SIM card for it. Still not worked.
Uh-oh.
So I called their customer service today, a month and a half later.
Oh,
okay.
I was just putting it off. I was like, I don't want to call. But
isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that now when you think about having to actually speak to a person that you're just kind of like, oh, you mean I can't do this online?
Yeah. I'm like,
Can I do this as most impersonally as possible? I don't want to talk to a human. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I call thank you for calling Straight Talk.
Derek.
This is Mark.
Oh gosh.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure his
name was Ahmed, but his
name was Mark. Go ahead.
I'm sure his birth name was
his birth name was Mark. Oh my God!
He spoke excellent English, and he got my phone working.
There you go.
So,
see,
now he's spying on you, and
so thank you, Mark. Yeah, it was a productive day, very productive day. I took a fat nap after dropping my son off to school.
Wait, is that my code for something?
I know. I was going to say that sounds like a fat nap after dropping the kids off at the pool.
It's literally what it's. I took a nap. I took a very nice, invigorating, refreshing nap.
When they're refreshing naps, they're called fat naps. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's jargon that my son taught me. So
really, like PHAT, like that's fat, Dad.
Yeah, I took a fat nap.
He's like, hey, Dad, that's fat.
I washed some dishes. I bought a new
Dad,
belt.
You're fat. Take a nap.
Hey, Dad!
Is it like that?
Yeah.
I want to get this drop of him, by the way, of Cole Robinson, because he has this one video. I go back and watch this often because it makes me laugh so much. He goes, "Snake diet for fat dummies." And the way he says fat dummies makes me laugh really hard. Okay, go ahead. What did you say, Bob?
Why haven't you got him on the show yet?
Who, Cole Robinson? Dude, This guy's huge. I don't think he'd come on our show.
He's too big. He probably wouldn't come on until like I lost 50 pounds.
Yeah, you'd have to. He'd be like, "Stop crying and complaining, Derek. You big fat dummy."
Hey, fatty!
I've got to look this dude up. I don't even.
Bob, if you watch his stuff, you will be addicted. He's all cursing and calling you fat and telling you how dumb you are. It's
screams. It's
very motivating.
But I'm not fat.
No, but you can learn how to fast. You can learn how to do long fasts and drink your salt water and all that kind of stuff. Drink your salts.
That doesn't sound fun.
No, his snake diet recipe is not tasty by any stretch of the imagination.
Cole
Robinson, snake diet. Just look up the snake diet.
Snake diet on YouTube.
Yeah, but trust me, everything he says, take with a grain of salt. But don't. No, seriously, there's certain things that he's really awesome about, but there are certain things where you're just like, no, I'm not going to drink my own pee. That's not going to happen, because he has talked about that.
Unless that's your thing.
This video says breast milk is not ketogenic. Okay.
This is what he does. Don't watch his live things. Try to find something that's like a 5 to 10 minute video. Don't watch his hour-long things. No, don't watch it right now because he swears like crazy. Don't do it. Okay. It's bad. We can't play.
Almost
can't play
as bad
that.
as Scott.
Yeah. Scotty, you need to watch your mouth.
Oh, dude. The guy is so fun to me.
Hey, fatty!
I don't know why. He just really makes me happy.
I'll reach out to him, see if we can get him on the show.
Dude, if he came on the show, if you got him on the show, Derek and I would probably pee our pants a little bit.
I would
die.
I would be starstruck, I would have to fast
and he
for 3
would
weeks.
Listen. He would rip me to shreds, destroy me.
We need it.
I just got to give him your address.
We need
it. You should tell him that you know the fattest guy in the world, and he needs you, and he would come and probably destroy me.
You're not the fattest guy.
I would cry. He would be so mean. He would. Yes, he would.
He'd move into your house, and he would follow you around. He would yell at you.
He would. And as soon as I was like, I can't fast anymore, he'd be like,
"Hey, fatty,
you can too," and he'd swear at me.
So I'll reach out to him and DDP and see what happens.
Oh, DDP, I would
probably
love.
be really nice most of the time.
Yeah,
though.
he would.
Kind of like Gordon Ramsay. He's only like really mean.
When the camera turns on, yeah. Anyway,
it's raw.
We keep talking about Cole.
Raw.
That's who we should have on the show, Bob. Why can't you get us Gordon Ramsay?
I'll reach out.
He would not put up with our nonsense. We'd really have to we'd have to get so professional when we talk to him because he doesn't muck about. There's no fool around.
How would you beep it all? That's the question.
You can't. We'd have to tell everybody, hey, this is a swear show. You're just going to have to get over it.
How does one muck about?
I don't know. You're just fooling around. It's like goofing off. The muckabout thing is from the UK Office. That's when, so the Gareth character is the Dwight Schrute character in America. Gareth is in the Territorial Army, which is kind of like the, it's like the Coast Guard or something like that here. Yeah, National Guard. And he says, there's no mucking about in the Territorial Army. That's one of his things. You can't muck about there. That's what he says.
I probably ought to watch the UK Office. Probably just get through
It's still good. You'd laugh. It's still good. I mean, some of the stuff you have to get used to the way they talk, though. But I mean, you watch Game of Thrones. They're not as over the top with the speaking, but there's times even during Game of Thrones where I'm kind of like, what the heck did that guy just say? And I have to rewind it.
There's some of that where it's like you have to rewind it a little bit and go, what do you say? You listen to it like, I have no clue. Hopefully it's not important.
I like a lot of those British shows. I watch Sherlock and Luther and
the baking shows. You like those? The British baking shows?
Those, Cake Boss.
I know we haven't even heard about those lately. Is there any new ones that came out?
Cake Manager.
Cake Manager? Is there such a thing?
Yeah, Dongo Dingo's Cake Manager. So
no.
Remember he was watching.
Oh, yeah, no. What was the name of the thing? That was an Australian guy, though. Bebop's Balloons, Satisfactory, Cakes and Cupcakes. What was it?
Like Zumbas or Zumbos or Just Desserts or something.
Zildos, Desserts.
Oh, my gosh.
Just
I don't even share that stuff with you guys anymore. That's all for Derek. That's something
donuts.
Oh my
I put in my pocket, and I enjoy all for me because y'all don't appreciate it.
Really? That's true.
I don't.
And Bob doesn't watch any TV, so we should make fun of him for that. That's who we should make fun of.
Let's see. I watched the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What have you watched this week on TV? Go ahead.
Let's nothing. Nothing.
You didn't even watch sports. You didn't even watch the Blackhawks or anything.
I haven't watched anything since the Super Bowl.
Why?
So it's been 4 days.
What's wrong with you? No, it's been
more
than that.
To discuss this.
5 days.
Very busy working out and other extracurricular.
He yells at us. He's like, I got to go work out. My wife's making me go to her class. He's not even saying anything. That's how much he gets in trouble. If he says anything, he'll get in trouble.
I mean,
what's funny is my wife did ask me to go to her class.
I know. She wrote about it on Facebook. It's not like anything's hidden. I know everything about your life, even though you're not on Facebook, because your wife puts everything on Facebook.
Oh, I know.
Everything.
Oh, I know.
I just got up this morning. Hey, Facebook. Hey, I just made some coffee. What up, Facebook?
Yep. The other day, we had a lively discussion about the starting IVs and whatnot.
Did you really?
We shared a few chuckles.
Yeah, she put something up. Like, what was the thing where it said all this stuff about, in my head, I'm thinking this, and don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. And then she says, little pinch. Did you see that? Is that true? Yeah. Do you think that?
I don't tell myself not to say it, but every time I start an IV without fail, I'll be like, all right,
you're gonna
I'll
feel
get
a little
it ready.
pinch.
I'll be like, little stick. That's what my word is, little stick.
Okay, you change it up a little.
I say that. Well, no, that's what I've always said.
Wow,
little stick.
He's like, I got a little stick.
I got
like
a little
Lil Jon. Like, yeah,
yeah.
No, my wife's a freak though. Like we'll just be sitting in the kitchen or wherever, and she just staring at my veins like, ooh, I would put it right there. I'm like, you're not though. Unless you have an IV of coffee, don't bother.
Dude, you could take advantage of that, like especially when you work out and stuff, like to get your fluids back up. Just tell her to put an IV on you.
We've thought about that sometimes when we've had a little bit too much to drink or something. Like he's like, I could start an IV for you. I'm like, no, I'll
tough it out. I'm gonna go barf a few times, have some diarrhea.
Yeah.
I'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll just would have an IV.
If I had somebody to start an IV for me.
You couldn't do it to yourself?
Well, I don't think I would try. I don't think I would try.
Why did you go like
next
this?
Episode,
I don't think
Garrett's going to start an IV on himself in his sauna.
I mean, I could do it. Yeah,
in the sauna.
You still need to bring that thing in here.
You
and do this.
Man. We were talking about that. You got to get that sauna in here.
All right, we'll do it next week.
How often do you get into the sauna? Now that you have it, how often do you get in it?
I haven't done it in a while, but I plan to. I want to do it as part of a balanced eating and exercise lifestyle, which I have not.
And he wants to be able to sweat out the bourbon. You
I
know,
haven't quite started my balanced lifestyle of clean eating and exercise.
and bourbon and smoking.
Once I have a 6-pack, I'll do an episode with my shirt off to encourage you guys to,
I'm looking forward to that. The thing I did like about your wife's videos of the workout is there was some really awesome kind of like hair metal going on.
Oh yeah. The music is all over the place. So you'll have
No, it
hair
seemed
metal
like
going
on the one I
you'll-
listened to, it was all like Def Leppard and.
Well, that was that day.
Okay.
So like we could go tonight and it could be like
India.
all hip hop stuff I don't even know.
And you're
Just
gonna be
about,
like- You're gonna be like, I want to drop this kettlebell on my head.
there's one of them that's like bubble butts. Bubble butts. And I'm like, really?
I'm gonna be
yeah,
so happy when we're done with the cold, so this heat will stop making me have itchy throat. Don't you get dried out when your heat's on all the time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why when I laugh,
used
I'm like,
nasal spray this morning.
yeah, and I need to have a drink. But all right, we've gone all over the place on this episode.
It's a beginning Wednesday.
Yeah.
We just talk about what we talk about.
Right. Those are the most listened to podcasts that we put out, are the ones where there's no point whatsoever. People love those. Derek, you love them.
That'll be our thing then.
Yeah.
No more planning.
No prep.
I like before we start our shows, usually there's always, and I don't know if he does it on purpose or if it's accidental, it's just what he thinks. He'll routinely talk about how few people listen to our show. Do you notice that?
Oh, Derek?
He always
Oh, yeah.
has one little shot like, well, nobody's watching anyway. And I'm like, Derek. Or I'll be like, do we even have any listeners?
No, it'll be not meant specifically for like YouTube.
Right. For just but it's the show in general. You do.
Well, I'm sorry, we don't draw the numbers like
I
Derek
know.
Can't at youtube.com or whatever.
Hey, when
draws.
does your thing end, Derek? When does your little thing end?
I mentioned like a couple of weeks. I don't even know.
I bought so much soap from that guy. Do you know how much
What did
soap
you
I
get?
bought?
What did you get?
Everything. I bought like 4 bars of 3 different ones. So I bought
Did
like
the
12
coupon-
or yeah,
Did the
use your
coupon code work?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was good. What's the name of this guy?
It's Bearded Crew. His name is Alex.
Bearded Crew. So I'm using the spiced, is it bay rum? That's the one I'm using right now. I like it.
Oh, you got it in?
Yeah, it
you got it
smells.
in?
Yeah, I got it in like a day, like 2 days, and it was in my mailbox immediately. So he does a really
What
good
do you
job of
think?
getting it to us. Smells great to me. I love it.
It's
Did you
soap.
get the
Yeah.
Did you get the pine tar soap?
Yeah, I got 4 pine tar soaps, 4 bay rum, and 4.
Did you get the Boone Tar soap?
Ah! Hey-oh!
The pine tar soap that Alex makes, I think, is probably the best, because if I've ever had I've changed for health reasons. I'm no longer using a deodorant / antiperspirant. I'm just using a deodorant.
Gross.
Oh, that's
Nasty.
You know, because antiperspirants, they supposedly clog up your pores or whatever.
Yeah, but then you
So
also
it
smell like a
means-
sailor.
Oh, that's
It means eventually you smell pretty rank.
Yeah.
And that's when I usually have problems getting the stink out. But with Bearded
Getting
Cruise,
the stink out.
Okay.
it's Bearded Cruise, his pine tar soap and the bay rum soap got the stink out, like just one little got it.
There you go.
Hey, person I don't know of, if you want to sponsor the show, send me an email on
Oh my gosh.
He will.
hey,
We
we're
could
talking at
probably-
gmail.com.
We could probably have him sponsor.
Well,
the
he
show.
didn't give
Maybe have
Derek
him on the
anything
show.
except for free soap. So I don't know. I was a little sad. I was hoping Derek was going to get paid off of all the soap I bought. He didn't get anything.
I got
Well,
free soap
let's-
earlier.
He got
I mean,
free
I mentioned-
soap. That's it.
I mentioned
Maybe
him in
we
a.
have this character on the show.
Maybe. I don't know.
We could.
I don't know
I'll-
anything
I'll-
about him. I don't know who he is or anything. Derek,
don't
have you
even
had
know his name.
extensive conversations with him?
I email him frequently.
This is the most boring. Anyway, I got a bunch of soap from this guy, and I like it so far. It's really crafty as far as like it's not like, it's not like a manufactured bar of soap. You can tell that he made these bars of soap. Like literally his hands played a part in making this soap.
Yeah,
It's not
but
it's not like
they work.
from Thailand or something and
hands
he
must
puts
be
his
really
stuff on
clean.
it. No, it's really good, and I can't remember the name of the other one I got. I'm bummed about that.
Well, people are
Like
totally
I didn't get either one of the aloes. No, it was one other. There was one other flavor scent, and I can't remember what it was.
You eat this soap?
It's tasty. It's non-toxic.
Is this like Fight Club soap?
I have no idea if you're allowed to eat it or not. So if you get soap from this guy, do not eat it. I don't want to.
It's not made. It's not made with human fat. I think it's made with olive oil.
Okay.
With human fat. It does smell good though, so that's all that matters. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. We did this went crazy. We were all over the place, but like Bob says, it's Winging It Wednesday. Hey. Woo-hoo.
Wait, did I use that voice?
Yeah.
It's Winging It
The
Wednesday.
coffee.
We need some coffee.
Who wants coffee? Coffee?
Yeah.
Anybody?
I'll stick with Scotch.
Scotchy, scotch.
Unless you got a...
Unless
Unless
you got.
you have
oh
a-
yeah.